especially with these guys.
He said football came easy. Sound like you're talented. I'll tell you what is your goal for your team this season?
CIF ring for sure. CIF championship, no doubt.
Hello. Think big. Hey, Rich, these guys are amazing. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Elwood. Coach, talk about your guys up front on your team. Not just the three that were up there. I mean, talk about your.
No, we have a good nucleus of offensive linemen. They do a great job for us. We graduated a great running back last year in Aaron Mitchell, and we knew we were going to have to run the ball this year. We didn't have a whole lot of experience, and Nate Gouvion, our running back. So these guys had put in some work on the offensive line, and they did a great job. Our defensive line now was returning. And up front, those D-line guys are getting after it. They're doing a great job for us. We've made some adjustments defensively. We've given up too many points this year. But I think with the adjustments we made this week, we're going to have a good week this week.
You got Laguna Hills this week, right, Coach?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Laguna Hills, those guys have been good for a long time.
Oh, yeah, great tradition.
They have a program up in Laguna Hills. I remember them with Mike Jones, the running back.
Yeah.
I mean, they just tear it up. Doesn't look good for you to have to defend those guys now, Coach. I mean, it's tough. I mean,
and they got another good running attack this year again.
Yeah,
they throw it around a little more. They're more spread than they were back in Mike's years, but they got a good running attack. So we're gonna have to play some defense. We're gonna be up front. We can't make mistakes.
Yep. Probably not so much now, but I can imagine there was a time when you were up at night worrying about stuff. I don't think you do that anymore.
No. Until you put down the whistle, you're always thinking football.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, you never.
You're around 40 years of holding that whistle keeps me going.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, we'll see how it goes against the Laguna. Like I said, the way everything's been paired now, with pretty much league parity is what it is.
Yeah.
It's what I don't like is waiting to see the playoffs. Who's going to be in what division and trying to figure it out. But from what I understand, a lot of schools already know what division they're going to be in.
Since it's by rankings, the first thing I do is figure out how they're going to rank that Division I division. Because is it going to be 8? Is it going to be 10? Is it going to be 12? Or is it going to be a full 16 this year? Who knows? Because Mission right now is ranked 2. Bosco's 3 right now. So if last year they gave 2 byes to Mater Dei and Bosco, and then once they figure out how many there, then they start the 16-team brackets, and then you have a couple of wilds in there. So if you don't lay an egg somewhere, you pretty much can decide what division you're going to fall in. Now, the hard part is with these new equity leagues is qualifying. Yeah. You got to be in the top 3 to qualify in your league, and we're going to have 3 good teams that are very good teams that don't qualify, and then we got to hope for a wild card team if we're one of those. So it's a battle, but wherever the rankings are, then we'll figure it out.
A whole new set of problems, my friend.
Yes, sir.
For you guys, man. It's ever-changing.
That's fun.
Coach, you stand there with Bob right now.
That's Brady Holcomb, our middle linebacker, doing a great job.
Is that number 40?
Number 40. And Nico Mancini, one of our best wide receiver, and one of the best wide receivers in the county, really. He's a great young man.
Man,
both of them are doing a great job.
You guys got a lot of famous athletes' names on your team. You got Marchetti, of course, the famous Baltimore court linebacker, and then you have Mancini,
Holcomb,
Boom Mancini's kid over here or something like that, you know?
Yes, sir.
But that's pretty cool.
Great kids.
All right, let's go over to Bob Gibson.
Brady first. I want to talk defense a little bit first. What's the mindset going into this second league game now, as far as like setting a tone early on with the defense to get a big win this weekend?
We just got to hit hard this game. We've struggled to keep the defense off the field, and defense been on the field the whole game. But we got to hit hard, set the tone, and just get a shutout.
You guys feel like you take it on yourselves to really set the tone, and you're helping the offense?
Yeah, definitely. We hype our guys up and try to get a shutout there. Yep.
Now you've been in some like really close games this year and some high scoring games. It's kind of a bend don't break kind of a defense.
Yeah, definitely. We get down there, big drives, and at the end we just gotta stop them, do our job, do our assignments, and we'll win.
Perfect. All right. Now let's ask Nico what the offense is going to do to win this game. It's tomorrow, right? So it's the Thursday night game, right? So, Thursday's big. It's a short week, but I'm sure you guys were itching to get back on the field after that loss last week, right?
Yeah, we had a tough loss, especially offensively. we weren't really clicking on all aspects, but hopefully this week we'll get back and scoring like we normally do.
Yeah, what do you do? Because you're far enough into the season that you know what you're doing, right? You know what your offense looks like. You know what you want to do. Is it just little tweaks in practice to just dial it in?
Yeah, we'll just go over and film on Mondays and get like our game plan down, and we'll go from there.
Obviously, you've got such a great quarterback that you're working with. Tell us about that connection and what it's like to work with Gino.
Yeah, I've been friends with Gino since like first grade. We had a great connection ever since he started playing sophomore year. But this year, hopefully in the rest of the season, we'll keep going, keep playing.
And how much does it mean to you to get back in this league race and hopefully bring home a league title in this Epsilon League?
Yeah, it means a lot. Hopefully, especially senior year, hopefully we get it done, and then we also keep going, win a state championship.
Okay, a couple of big seniors right here. They're ready to make it happen tomorrow night. Big game for them. Back over to you, Rich.
Yeah. Thanks for your service. Appreciate you.
I throw it to
How
Rich.
about that, Coach?
Great kids.
Anyways, yeah, said they didn't
Thank
want it. All right, good job. Anyways, Coach, maybe Coach, we're just talking on the side here. Didn't even know we were back up. But, Coach, before we get to the win con, I just want to congratulate you on a great career. For those of you that don't know, this is Coach Case's last season as a head coach at Foothill, man. He's been here 25 years. 25 years of
25
excellence.
years. Been a great time, great community, great school. Administration's been awesome, and I couldn't ask for more for a career.
Right. Hey, you know what? Everybody puts in their time, and when it's your time, you know.
Yes, sir.
And I know you have a lot of plans for your retirement, and they sound great. I want to do that too, you know. But congratulations on a great career.
Thanks.
And,
32 years as a head coach, 40
Yes.
years as a total. Seen it all and
You
done
did
it
your
all.
time. You did your
And
time.
I've reached that ripe age, so it's time for me to move on. They'll find another Doug Case.
And Coach, you did it the right way. You stayed at a neighborhood school, local kids, didn't care about climbing, getting to be the next Vince Lombardi or Bill
No.
Belichick or whatever. And that's honorable. That's very honorable. I had a head coach that did that. He stayed in the neighborhood for 45, 47 years before he retired. And it's great because you can always go back. It's always like going home.
Yeah, I appreciate that, and I've had some offers to go next
Sure.
level and move on, but I love being with the high school kids and,
Sure.
and developing them, seeing them grow up. That's very fulfilling to see guys become protective guys. A lot of guys come back and see me at the school after
Yeah,
they've gone off.
absolutely.
I've had guys that coach for me now, that played for me. So it's been a great career, and we've done a lot of good things.
All right, man. Way to go, Coach. Well, once again, congratulations to you, man. It's unbelievable you're not going to be there, though. It's just weird. It's going to be
It'll be weird. It'll be an adjustment,
Yeah.
but I'm looking forward to the next journey. And really, I want to appreciate you guys coming out again. You guys have been awesome, and we'll see you around.
No, we'll see you for sure. Coach, tell us who you got over there in the wing eating contest now. And after you're done introducing them, I want you to handicap it.
And we got Isaiah Vizcar, great offensive tackle, offensive guard. We got, who is that? Jameson, our sophomore quarterback. And who's over there? I can't see on the far side.
Hey,
Poe,
can we get a shot of the wingers? Can we get a shot, Larry?
We
of the
got
wing
Poe
eaters?
over there, our junior offensive tackle also. Isaiah says he's been fasting for a week, so I'm going to go with Isaiah.
Is that why? Just because he fasted for a week, huh? All right.
You in my way, sir. If you move to the left, I'm great. Thank you. Because you can't block Stephanie with her pretty self. Stephanie is the GM for Rock and Brews. Hey, Stephanie, tell everybody what you do for Rock and Brews.
So I'm the GM of Rock and Brews here. We really appreciate you guys all of your support. We love having you here. We are getting ready to do our wing contest. We do have one Asian wing, one Rockin' wing. Guys, I'm voting, okay? Let you know. Come on, got you. Thank you guys for support.
All right, give it up for Stephanie is in Rock and Brew. So here, thank you, Mama. I appreciate your time. Have a good one. I'm going to step over here to your right. Thank you. Introduce yourself and pass the mic.
I'm Poe. I'm Fisher. I'm Isaiah.
Okay, I have Bo. You say Fisher and Isaiah. That's the sophomore sensation. Isaiah, before the night, he said, this is my championship and ain't nobody going to win it. But Bo knows best. Hello, because you guys got 30 seconds to eat 2 pieces of chicken. And the winner gets $25 for Rocket Brew. But I have a question. Hey, in a new car. Talk to him. He got a new car. Who's going to win this thing? Who's going to win this thing?
I'm winning.
Hey, say it again.
I'm winning this.
Ain't nobody else talking mess. Y'all scared of him. What you got to say, Bo?
He's a small guy.
He a small guy. What you say, champ?
I'm here to defend my title. I got to do what I got to do.
Hello. He defended his title. He has to do what he has to do. You got 30 seconds on the clock. And when I say go, let's get it in. Ready? Go. Oh, yeah. And they know they got to get it to the gristle. And don't leave nothing on the bone. I forgot the chicken hats, but it's okay. I forgot the chicken hats, but I'm going to work it out to the end. And it's all good. Get it to the end. Uh-oh, we got 12 seconds left. Oh, yeah. Y'all don't even have the hats on. It's okay. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Stop what you're doing. Now, come here, mama. This your chicken wings. Hello. You are my judge. You thought I forgot. You can't leave out of here what looking at y'all chicken wings and letting everybody know who got to the gristle. Hey, hello. Look at it. We're going to give it up for Bo. Hey. Matter of fact, Bo, you defeated the champion. You ate the chicken so good, I'm going to invite you to my hood, Elwood's house. Hello, Elwood's Barbecue. The winner, give it up for Bo. Thank you for rocking Brews. Thank you, Stephanie. All right, y'all. Thank you very much. Here you go. Back to you.
Oh, this isn't for me.
Perfect. We love that. We love that. Good job on the wings. All right, joining me at the desk is Randy Post. You recognize him. He's been here a couple of years with us.
Yeah.
And the head girls volleyball coach at Foothill. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. We're having a lot of fun here tonight. And
you know what been a lot of fun for me is to have my volleyball girls do that same eating contest.
you know what?
Can we get that? Can we make that happen?
You know what?
I would
Next
like
year,
that to
I think
happen.
we're going to do that. We're going to have the girls do it because I think it would be a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, I think it would be.
Hey, speaking of your girls, a couple of big wins this week. They're really playing well right now. They're playing some great volleyball this week.
We are playing outstanding volleyball. We've won 3 out of our last 4 matches. Yeah. And the girls are playing very, very well. They're inspired. We've had maybe one of the hardest schedules in Orange County. I mean, we played some great teams. We went to Vegas and played the Durango Classic and our Invitational, and we played the number 16 team in the nation. Very, very tough. So we've had some really, really good matches, and we've had some unlucky breaks here and there. But I know every coach says this, oh, I love my girls. I do love this group of girls. They're just absolutely fantastic. They play hard, and we have a good vibe going, really good vibe.
Speaking of tournaments, this season starts very early. In fact, it starts with Foothill High School. I mean, even before the season officially starts, the Queens Court Tournament is a huge tournament in Orange County. It's a who's who. It's all the best teams that come and play. How much fun is that for you to put on?
I got to tell you, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And the staff and the boosters that are behind it do a phenomenal job. Yeah. And my hat goes off to those girls and people that take care of that. But it is the nation's largest preseason volleyball tournament, and we're trying to expand it this year. We want to go out and get some of the Las Vegas teams, some nationally ranked teams that come in next year, so our elite division can be that much better. But it's a great way just to go. Like when we go in that tournament, I don't look at it like, okay, we're going in to win. I look at it like, let's go in and learn. Let's see what we can do and establish a rhythm for our team for the rest of the season. And we've been very successful with that tournament. We won it a few years back. I mean, pre-COVID, obviously.
Right.
Was COVID a thing?
Yeah, you know, it's it was a thing, right?
It was a thing.
Yeah,
no more. In fact, there are my girls up on stage right now. They're so cute.
They're getting ready over there. Getting ready to get interviewed. There they are.
Yes. But yeah, no, everything's going really good. I mean, this year we started 4 freshmen on varsity. Mm-hmm. And they're all getting better and better, and we're a very, very young team. So next year is going to be great. I know that, and I mean, hopefully I'll be around the next 2-3 years. I don't know. I mean, every year I kind of think, I think this is my last year, but I'll probably come back and do it again next year. It's fun.
Why not, right?
It's
and that's
fun.
the whole point. It's fun, right?
But you know what though? I want to be on this show.
Yes,
Think about this.
and we
If
love that.
somebody else came and took my job, okay, they would be on the show.
We'd
I'd
have
be
to have them
watching-
on.
I would be watching this on LA 36 or whatever. And guess what? I would be upset about that.
Right? You'd say, that's not me up there.
But also, too, I could stalk you, though, and hang out in the background.
You could do that. That's true.
I'll do my best.
When so then you go to a big tournament like Vegas, right? And so you know what it's like to put on a big tournament, right? So when,
Yes.
when you go there, how great is that for the girls to get out of the environment, get someplace different, and have that bonding experience?
Travel tournaments to me are extremely important for the girls to bond, to get away from their normal activity and normal daily things they do in their life. But when they go to Vegas or they go to Santa Barbara or wherever that tournament is, it's a good time for them to find themselves, so to speak. And that's the time I think they all become really good teammates. I mean, they are good teammates, don't get me wrong, but there's a certain bond when you travel with someone together. And so the girls usually, we play great every time we go to Durango, and our record might not be indicative of how we did in the tournament, but watching them perform, that's how I look at it and say, hey, these girls, stepped up. In fact, the last game of the tournament, we unfortunately had Durango on homecoming night.
Oh, that's right.
And so I ended up having, I believe it was 11 of my girls, or actually 10 of my girls leaving and going home early. So we ended up playing the last game of the tournament with 7 girls.
It was the final 7, yes, right?
No setters, no middles, and I got to tell you, we had the most fun. Win or lose, the girls had a fantastic time. And that's what sports are all about. I don't believe that you got to go in there and just drill and grind and drill and grind. You got to go in there and you got to make them love the sport. You got to make them love what they do. So to me, I have a good experience.
Because that's what I know you're about that too, right? We've seen you wear the crazy wigs. We've seen you with your crazy shoes sometimes, right?
Or no shoes.
Or no shoes sometimes, right? But it is about having fun, right? It's about working hard, but it's about having fun.
Yes, exactly. I think that the season's short. It's 3.5 months roughly, and you got to do what you can in that 3.5 months. And to be honest, I wish it was a little longer. I'm sure the girls don't, but I wish it was a little longer. Well, I coach club, I coach high school, and there's so much volleyball being played, and so much is looked at in these athletics that it's grind, 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 push, push, push. Kids need to be kids. They need to do it. They need to go to the beach. I mean, if a girl tells me they're struggling with their schoolwork, I tell them, no, you don't have to come to practice today. Work on your schoolwork. Yeah. It's about them developing as young adults. It's not, volleyball is just a very small part of their life. Mm-hmm. So I look at it like as my coaches that coach at Foothill, we're all about mentoring. And my coaching staff is absolutely phenomenal. Best staff I've had, I believe, ever this year. And they're crazy too, so I'm happy with that.
Right, so shout out to Tori Carlson, who couldn't be with us tonight, but your co-head coach in the varsity level.
Yep.
And your JV and Foch soft teams. Man, what seasons they've been putting up this. So the young kids are coming up too, right? We're seeing that young talent make its way up the system as well.
Yeah, the freshman team lost to Canyon last night, but we had 2 injuries during the game. And that was their first league loss. I believe that freshman team is now 27-4 if you count Queens Court.
Wow.
And then JV only has 2 losses in league as well. I mean, they're both playing extremely well. And but also it's attributed to not just their hard work, but the coaches that are coaching them. Courtney on the JV team Courtney Hitt is amazing talent, a bundle of energy.
Yeah.
And Sadie, she knows the game. She is solid. And she's funny in her own little way too. You think of her as being all sophisticated, but you get in a huddle with her, she's quite funny. So got a couple of great coaches there. Yes.
So we see the young talent coming up, and once upon a time, some of the young talent was names like Grace Chillingworth, right, and Rachel Fairbanks, and these are names that people know, and Ella Irwin, who just graduated a year ago, right?
Lauren Bays. Washington,
at Washington, right? So all this great talent that has come through Foothill, and now they're among the top volleyball players in the nation at the collegiate level. I mean, that's got to make you you got to be like a proud papa there, right?
Well, I'm proud, but to be honest, I'm a little irritated. I'm going to speak into the camera right now.
There you go.
COVID, what are you doing? Best team I ever had. That team at Foothill, I had Rachel Fairbanks, all 3 of those girls. And COVID just cut the season. They couldn't have a high school season. I felt bad for those girls to have to go through that. But that was an amazing group that we had, an amazing group. And the girls we have now are amazing. It's just, I keep looking at this job and what we do for kids. And we just got to keep pushing and keep believing in ourselves. And the girls will go a long way. There's no doubt about that.
It's just fun to watch and fun to see. And you're right, the season is too short, right? It is. It's about to wrap up. We feel like we just got going.
But the interesting thing is this. I got to say this. We are, our record, because we had such a tough schedule, we're 5-22 or something like that. But we're 2-4 in league. If we win our next 2 league games, we'll literally go to playoffs with a losing record. And since they've switched the leagues around and there's a 5-team league now, CF has to have 50% of your league go to playoffs. So stranger things can happen. And the way these girls are playing, I would not be surprised if we do win our last 2 games.
Yeah, no, that's for sure, right? I mean, they were down 23-15 the other night in the set and came back and won.
Yeah, we were down.
That was crazy.
We were down against, was that the game against Crean?
Yeah, I think that was Crean,
Okay,
right?
so we're down 22-17 in 2016 in the 4th.
Right, yes.
And then Tori called a timeout, talked to the girls, and then I told the girls, just have fun. I think we get to a point where we talk too much about X's and O's, and we just got to get back to just go out and have a good time. Tori started laughing, I started laughing. It got to a point we just don't care. And we came back and won that, I believe, 26-24, and then we won Game 5, and that was an absolutely incredible win. So
and maybe that's the springboard to the rest of the way here.
I hope so.
All right, who do we got over here? John's ready to talk to some of our varsity standouts here.
Ange, Gibby, and Peyton.
Peyton, yeah.
And Ange is probably going to do most of the talking because that's what she does, and she does it well, I might add.
And she's the senior.
She's the senior,
right?
Yes. And they're looking at us. Oh,
All
yeah,
right.
we're looking at you.
We're going to throw over to John. He's got some of our varsity standouts over there.
All right, Bob. Thank you very much. Thank you, Coach. Yes, I am hanging out with 3 of the Lady Knights on the volleyball team. Angeli, let's start with you. You're a senior. You have 2 games left. What's going through your mind? You've been playing for 4 years. What is this like for you to be wrapping it up?
Yes, it's a great competition. I've had so much fun all these years with all these girls. Just getting to know everyone has been so, and all the competition just really builds character.
And what would you tell some of the younger girls in the program?
To just have fun and use it as more of like life lesson, and just enjoy it while it lasts, and then use the lessons you learned in the future.
That is a great, great, great statement. And Peyton, let's go to you. You're a junior. What has been your best moment of the season thus far?
I would have to say beating Canyon on their senior night. I just love taking the joy away from them.
That all winners do. And what are you looking forward to next year?
Just a great season with the freshmen that are incoming, and the freshmen this year I feel like will be really good.
That's fantastic. All right, let me go to Haley Gibson. You probably need no introduction. Of course, you're Bob's daughter. Everyone knows who you are. All right, you're going in your 3rd year as a junior of volleyball. What has this experience been like for you playing at Foothill High School?
It's been amazing. It's just like you make so many memories and friendships with everyone on the team. I love it. It's so fun.
And what has been your best moment of the season?
Also beating Canyon on their senior night last night. That was pretty amazing.
Well, there you go. They're all happy that they beat Canyon. They're having a great time tonight. Thank you very much to the ladies. And all right. Looks like we got a whole bunch of people coming in here, so I guess we're going to make a pyramid. And all right, everybody's here, so. All right, let me get out of the way here. All right, Bob, the Lady Knights have taken over the side stage here. Nothing but the best for the rest of this season and into next season. Thank you so much. All right, Bob, back to you at the desk.
All right. There they are. That's your program right there. They are.
I love it. Who was that handsome bald man that jumped in there for a second? Kind of curious. I think I want to get his number.
I missed him. We'll find out. We'll find out who that was later on. So we know that the program is in good hands, right? It's we know the younger kids are coming up. They're playing well. You still feel energized after all these years? You getting back out there and doing this?
Yeah, you know what? I'm like 164 years old. I'm a vampire. I was bitten like 1864, I believe it was. And well, no, I was actually born 1864. I was bitten like 1910.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
So I don't age that much. You know, I got my uncle right here, my uncle on my arm.
There you go.
You know, Uncle Boris. But yeah, I'm rejuvenated. I could do this another 20 years. I don't see a reason why I can't. And age is just a number. When you look at it, I'm a personal trainer. I've been active my entire life. I don't plan on slowing down. You know, and just gotta be positive.
That's
right?
it. That's the whole thing, right? That's the whole thing.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Coach. We appreciate it. It's good to see you again. Good
You as well.
luck,
Thank
and
you.
make that playoff push. We're looking
I
forward to
appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
All right, sounds good. That is Randy Post right there, the head volleyball coach at Foothill High School. All right.
Will you sing the national anthem for our school next game?
You know what? I will. Everybody will run out of the gym. Everybody will run out of the gym, but I'll do it. All right, I think Elwood Brown has got somebody over on the side set. Let's go back over to Elwood.
Oh, thank you very much, Bob. You know, we're in a patio at Rocket Brews. Sometimes we might get the fire truck coming through. I have two young men that plays with the program. Introduce yourself.
Oh, my name's Luke Smith.
Luke Smith.
My name's Zach Shutt.
Zach Shutt. Now, what position you play, Luke?
I'm a receiver.
And, Luke, trust me, I did my homework. You know, you're a junior. You're third in wide receiver with 29, 30 yards per carry. What is your goal for next year?
Just try to ball out and hopefully make it to the college level.
Ball out and make it to the college level. Okay, talk to me, son. Okay. Do you love this game of football?
I do.
Now, you look like a wide receiver. So, moving forward, what position would you love to play?
I play a little bit of wide receiver. I play outside linebacker mostly. But that's what I like playing. I like playing defense.
Defense, so you can hit people. What is your goal for next season?
You know, we'll see. We'll see what next year looks like. I'm a senior, so, you know, just going to play these next 3 games hard, hopefully make playoffs, and see about next year.
Hey, whatever you desire, God is good. He's very great. He'll do what you ask for. So thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate you guys. Back to you, Bob.
Hey, thanks, Elwood. We really appreciate that, you know. Hey, Bob, you know, we're talking to Case a little while ago, and it's a trip, man. That guy was here that long, 25 years at Foothill, and
okay, think about it. How many coaches spend that many years at a school? Seriously.
I was telling him it's
a few,
dying
but not
breed.
many.
No, there's no more Marion Ansiches,
No.
Jack Ballsteads, Doug Cases now, and Doug didn't even stay as long as Marion and Jack did.
Okay, now imagine the next football coach here. Imagine he's got to fill in those shoes, right? Step into his place. I mean, I don't envy that guy, but somebody will come do it, and I'm sure Coach Case will be in on hopefully the process, and they're going to find another good head coach here to take over.
He had a lot of success. You know, I was telling him, like, okay, Coach, here's the deal. We're going to talk about it. I don't want to talk about me. I said, you're retiring after 100 years? Are you kidding me? Seriously? No. I said, okay.
You got to talk about him because he's.
I said, so is it unfair to ask who your favorite team was? He goes, they're all my favorite teams. I said, who's your favorite players?
Right?
They're all my favorite players. Like,
right?
oh, man.
I bet he remembers them all, too,
He's
right?
smart. He's smart.
The great coaches will always remember a kid who comes up. There was the 8th string linebacker from 25 years ago. The great coaches always remember those kids.
He says he gets them coming back all the time to say hi, see what's happening, you know.
And especially this year.
Everybody's domesticated now and busy and having the same problems Doug Cases.
He got no more problem. He's ready to retire.
He's
ready to retire and go out and have some fun, right? And good for him.
He has a fat life ahead of him
Good
right now.
for
Just
him.
listening to some of his plans.
Yeah.
The guy's just going to have fun.
No, that's fun.
Anyways,
that is fun.
Elwood Brown's back over there with some more kids.
He's got a couple more kids
The
over
freshman
here.
team had to get out of here.
All right.
A lot of them are gone now, but
that's all right.
Elwood, they're talking to him over there. They're getting straightened out. This is as loose a show as we've ever had. Isn't it great?
Right?
All right, Elwood, you set, baby? Let's go.
Yes, sir. Sugar-free. I stay ready, man. I always look in the stands and try to find my young guns. And I need y'all to introduce yourselves.
I'm Paxton Patterson. I'm a sophomore, and I play free safety.
Connor Rittenhouse. I'm a junior. I play defensive end.
Okay, I got a free safety and a defensive end. My question to both of you guys, do you love the game of football?
I love the game of football. It's a fun game to play. You know, I think we all have fun with it, so yeah.
And what about you?
I love it. I love the family that comes along with it too.
Family bonding. See, what I try to do is pick out personalities. I know you guys say y'all love football, but besides football, what do you like to do as far as your hobby?
Outside of football, I play lacrosse in the off season, but I know a lot of other people do different things, but that's my other sport, yeah.
Lacrosse. Hello. What about you, son?
I just like golfing with friends, family. Just enjoy the off season, fun time.
Man, hey, I like to fish. They say fishermen, they don't golf, so I never golf, but maybe before I go fishing, I'll go golfing. But I appreciate you guys coming out, and you guys look like historic gentlemen. Now, my question to you, what is your goal for next year?
To win league and definitely beat Tustin, that's for sure.
To win league and beat Tustin. If you don't win league, as long as you beat Tustin, we good. Same thing. What is your goal?
Yeah, I'd probably say the same thing. Just overall make improvements around the team. We're having a new coach come in, so that would be cool to see. And I think just less mistakes this year, and next year come back as a better team, improve every year.
Hey, if you ain't getting better, you ain't trying to win. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate you guys for coming out, man. Have a great end of the season, and God bless you. Back to you, Rich.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it, Elwood. So, Bob, let's see. We got 2 more shows left in the season.
I know.
And there's 3 more games left in the regular season, and which means about, 70% of the schools will drop out because they're going to be finished.
Right, I know. Once we get to playoffs, right, a lot of schools, they fall off. But we got Irvine High here next week, the Vaqueros, and Coach Ricci.
Right.
Man, he's really turned around that program. I think it's a really fun program. It's one of those legacy programs. Terry Hennigan won so many championships at Irvine High School. He's revered over there. They talk so much about what Terry Hennigan did for the Irvine Vaqueros, and he's one of those legendary coaches. And that's great to see that Irvine has now come back because they really watered down the area in Irvine.
The whole area?
They opened so many high schools in Irvine.
40 high schools in Irvine.
I swear, they almost are, right? It's crazy, but it's good to see Irvine back on the map.
Yeah, yes, indeed. Of course.
And I was going to say, then we got Ladies' Night after that.
Night.
So we got Ladies' Night, which is always one of our more fun shows. We love it. We had the Foothill Girls Volleyball tonight, which is always so much fun to talk to them. That's such a great program and one of those great legacy programs in Orange County. And then we'll bring all the ladies back for Ladies' Night, and we have fun talking about the ladies' athletics.
Ladies' Night's always fun because, now we just don't talk about volleyball. We got girls flag football to talk about. And, Bob, I was watching a show over the weekend the NFL put out, and it was about flag football and the proliferation of it across the United States.
Right.
Well, it's not just a U.S. game. They've been playing it in Germany for years.
Yeah,
and the Europeans have leagues now, and they can't wait to start mixing it up with the U.S. teams. Now, we talked with Katie Sowers last year.
Yes, we did. That's right.
And, of course, she was a coach with the 49ers.
Yep.
And now she not retired. She just took up to go coach with her sister because they played in college in Quebec. Quebec University's got a girls flag football team. So this thing's proliferating into a worldwide phenomenon.
It certainly is.
And they're talking about already creating a world league, not just for the ladies, but for the guys too.
Right. No, this is what flag football has become. Right. So it's right. We're talking about
game.
the guys, but for the ladies, I think it's really special because more and more colleges are starting to pick it up, and we see how quickly the high schools picked it up. We were already at playoffs this year. We're at playoffs this year. You need a certain percentage of schools to participate to get playoffs. It usually takes 3 or 4 years, depending on the sport. Bam, year 2, flag got there. And so many schools are playing it, and it's so much fun to watch because a lot of these girls are really good, and they don't have a lot of experience, but they're just great athletes. Yeah. And that's how they become so good so quick.
I have yet to talk to a coach, head coach football or girls flag football, that did not say there was a big enthusiasm for the sport and no problem getting like 150 people out to try out,
easy, right?
And South Orange County also has a big advantage because they've always had the Matt Leinart flag football league
and that's
going.
Been big here, right?
And that's why it's big out in the South Orange County area.
And you had so many girls that came and played in that league, right? And that really set the tone, I think, why so many coaches got involved and why it became so quick that a lot of these people got involved. Hey, we have the number 1 flag football team in the nation right here in Southern California in Orange Lutheran. Orange Lutheran's the number 1 team in the nation.
Yeah, we saw the number 1 passer last week, too, 79 touchdowns. Are you kidding me? Probably
crazy.
has 100 already because it's been a week. They played 3
Right?
games. So
They played another couple of games.
4 a game, Bob. She's gonna break 100.
Crazy.
Only a freshman.
I know.
Breaking
I know.
100 touchdowns in a season.
I know it.
Unbelievable.
It's nuts.
Hey, I'd like to thank
All right.
Foothill High School for coming in tonight. Doug Case, congratulations on a great career and a great season. Hope you finish strong. On behalf of Bob Gibson, John Conti, and the cast and crew at Prep Sports America.
Don't
and
forget
Prep
Game of the
Sports
Week.
Night Live. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Game of the Week. Don't forget Milliken, Pauly. Watch it, LA 36. You can also watch it at Prep Sports Media. Just click on the live link. You'll be able to see the game. And it's also on Prep Sports America YouTube. All right, on behalf of everybody, good night from Rockin' Brews in Tustin.